find the 25th, 50th, and 75th percentiles from the following list of 37 data. So there's 37 numbers in this chart. Okay, so how do we do it? So this is percentile again. So let me make sure you understand how we do percentile. Let's write it down, or let me write it right here. So to find percentile, step 1 is take P over 100 times N. And let's call what you get L for the locator. And step 2, if L, the locator, if the locator is a whole number, well, let's start with decimal. If the locator is a decimal, round up and, get the data value in that spot. So for example, if you got 8.1, you would round it to 9. Even like a number like 0.1, when we say round up, we mean up, not round to the nearest, but round it up. So if you got 8.1, which is a decimal, you would round it to 9, and you would find the 9th value in the list, meaning this is the first number, second number, third number, fourth number, fifth number, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th in the list. You would take the answer would be 28. I'll just say it would equal 28 in that case. Now, step 3, what if the locator is a whole number? So if the locator is a whole number, then get that data value, get that, I'll just say get that and next data values. How about that? So you get that one, and the next data values, add them, and divide by 2. In other words, find the average. Find the average of them. So in that case, let's do our case now. So for the 25th percentile. 25th percentile. Here we go. So I'm going to take P over 100 times N. And again, remember what percentile, let me pause for a second and say, what are we even doing? Percentile, that's a way of laying out the data from the lowest number to the highest, the data. And we're saying this is going to be the 0 percentile, and this is going to be the 100 percentage, and halfway through is 50%, and quarter way is 25, and 3/4 is 75, and you could have all the numbers. Notice we're laying out data. What's the lowest data value? 5. All the way to the highest. What's the highest? 98. So we're spreading out the data, and we're giving percentile rankings to the numbers. So if a number is a 0 percentile, means it's the lowest number in the list, and the 100 percentile is the highest number. So it's just a percentage system of laying out the data values from the lowest one up to the highest one. And so we're trying to find right now the 25th percentile. So we're trying to find the number in this data set that is 25% along the way. 25% along the way. Among all these numbers, which start with a low one of 5 and go up to 98, 37 total numbers, 37 data values, which number is 25% of the way along? 1/4 of the way along. That's what we're trying to find. Might be something around, 32, 39, somewhere around that neighborhood. Let's do it. So P over 100, P is the percentile you're trying to do, 25 over 100, right? That's what percentile means, right? Per and cent means 100. A century is 100 years. A cent is, a penny is 1/100th of a dollar. So 25 percentile is 25 per 100. That's why we do it that way. Times in, what's in? Number of data values. Into the number of data values. How many data values? 37, they told us. So if you take your calculator and you go 25 over 100 times 37, you're going to get 9.25. So the question is, do we get a decimal or a whole number? This is a decimal. It's got a decimal. What do you do with decimals? Round them up. So you round up to 10, but it's tenth. So, right, you round up and get the data value in that spot. So find the 10th data value. So what's the 10th data value? Well, 9, 10. Yeah, it says 32 right here. This is the 10th. Remember how we numbered the data values? They're 5 per row. So this is the 10th data value. It's the number 32. So the 25th percentile is the number 32. That value, 32, is 1/4 of the way along through the table. It looks like it is, doesn't it? It's the 10th data value, which is the 25 percentile. It's 25% of the way through 37 numbers. Okay, let's do the next part. So let's find the 50th percentile. Same deal. P over 100 times n. This time it's 50 over 100 times n. 37 still, same total number of data values. Do that in your calculator, you get 18.5. That for sure is a decimal. What do we do with decimals? Round it up to 19. Even if it was 18.1, I would round up to 19, right? Up means up, not closest. 19th data value. So we got to go find the 19th data value. All right, let's find it. 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th. Here it is. 65. That's halfway through the data set. Makes sense, huh? There's 18 numbers below it, 18 numbers above it. 18 plus 18 is 36, and then the one number in the middle, that's the 37 numbers. So the number 65, that data value is exactly halfway through the data. It's at the 50% along the way. It's halfway through the data set. This is making sense. I hope for you as well. All right, last, the 75th percentile. Same deal. 75th percentile, P over 100. Times n, 75 over 100 times 37 total data values. I'm getting 27.75 on my calculator. And is that a decimal? For sure it is. And what do we do with decimals? We round up, so 28. Even if that was just 27.1, we'd round up to 28. But it's the 28th data value, isn't it? It's not, the answer's not 28. It's go find the 28th data value. That'll be 75% along the way. So this is the 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th. I forgot what we're looking for. Oh, 28th. Good, I'm almost there. So 28th. Here it is. 84. So 84 is the 75th percentile. So you see our three numbers? Here they are. 37 is 1/4 of the way along. 65 is halfway through. It's the 50 percentile. And 84 is 3/4 of the way along. It's the 75th percentile. 75% through the data set. So those are also, by the way, called the Q1, the Q2, like the end of the second quarter. And this is the end of the third quarter, Q3, the 75th percentile, 3/4 of the way along. So there's how we find those.